Alright, fam. So, I survived the hurricane. There really wasn't a hurricane. I evacuated to Tampa and spent some time with my friend. But nothing really happened there, and nothing really happened in Orlando either, because as you can see, I have power. So, I have work tonight, but it's at like 5, and it's like 10. So I'm like, you know what I need to do? I need to film an Unhaul video because I'm going to get rid of some books at Booknet Fest. So some of these I'm going to do the book swap for because I think people actually will want to read them. And then the other ones I'm going to do like, I've heard there was a book unhaul place, that like room that people are like unhauling books in. So I'm going to hopefully take the rest there. And if I can't find that for some reason, I'm going to donate them to the library or something. Because I don't want them. And there's no point in keeping them on my shelves if I don't want them. So the first book I'm unhauling is The Woman in Black. I had to buy this book before I went to London because we were supposed to see the play version, but we didn't end up seeing the play version and I didn't read it, so like I don't really care. And I haven't even seen the movie. Like I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully, maybe, like, I figure since it's a movie, people might want to read it. So that's why I'm doing it in the book swap category. The next one should be an obvious answer, and that is The Fifth Season. I'm never going to finish this book, y'all. So there's no point in me having it on my shelves anymore. So I know people will want to read this because it's a very hyped book, and a lot of people love it. So I'm sure somebody will want to read it. So that's why I'm putting it in the book swap category. The next is an ARC that I got in a Unplugged book box. Like I bought something from Unplugged book box. My Unplugged book box that I bought for September hasn't come yet. But I bought like a love story from Unplugged book box and they sent me a free ARC with it. But the ARC is not something I'm interested in at all. And that is Awake the World. It's like a hetero romance about this optimistic girl from our wealthy family and oil prospectors. I don't know. It just didn't sound interesting to me, but it came out recently, I believe. February 2019. So maybe somebody will want to read it. Next, I'm getting rid of Looking for Alaska by John Green in the book swap category. I'm never gonna reread this book, and there's no need to hang on to books that I'm not going to reread, you know? Like, I don't need this book in my life anymore. You did good, John Green. You got me through some times. Never really liked this book in particular. It was never my favorite. But, yeah, I don't need it anymore. I don't want it. So, hopefully somebody else does. John Green is a pretty popular author, so. Next, I'm getting rid of An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. Again, I'm not going to reread this book. Again, it's not one of my favorite John Green books. I just don't need it in my life, and it was taking up space on my bookshelf that could be used for other books. The next book I'm unhauling for the book swap is my signed copy of The Fault in Our Stars. I thought about selling this, but then I was like, there really were a lot of signed copies out there, and my color, I believe, is green. Yeah, I got a green J Scribble, so it's not a very rare J Scribble, so I don't think, like, anybody would really buy it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I actually asked for this for Christmas when it first came out. So, my dad pre-ordered it for me. But unfortunately, I still just got a green scribble. So, like, it's not worth that much. But yeah, this was my favorite John Green book. But I still am never going to reread it, I don't think. It served its purpose. I really liked it at the time that I read it. And now my reading tastes have changed. And Who knows? Maybe somebody else will want a signed copy of The Fault in Our Stars. The last book I'm giving away in the book swap is The Secret History. I know, y'all. I was supposed to love this book. I got it for Christmas last year. I did not love this book. And I don't foresee myself rereading it. So I'm gonna give it away. I mean, I know a lot of people are starting to get into this book, so I hope that somebody can find it and like actually enjoy it. Because that wasn't me. It was fine. It wasn't like bad or anything. I'm not gonna reread it, so like, might as well give it away in a book swap. So that's 7 books that I'm giving away in the book swap. That means hopefully I will return with 7 books that I actually want to read. You know, like you do. If 7 books is too much for the book swap, hopefully some people in the Unhaul room or whatever will want these books and they'll go to good homes. Because these are the books that I like want to go to good homes because I'm like, these are like not bad books. So, with that being said, let's go to the ones that I just don't care about at all. And I don't think anybody else will care about them either. The first is my copy of The Merchant of Venice. I had to buy it again for London. Never read it. And never will. Because I don't care that much about reading Shakespeare. Shakespeare isn't meant to be read, it's meant to be seen. So, I'm not gonna read it. But maybe somebody who likes reading Shakespeare will. I don't know. I'm not giving this away in the book swap, though. This is just going somewhere else. The next is one that somebody might actually want to read, but I'm gonna put it in this category anyway because I already have 7 books for the book swap and I don't need that many books. And that is Agatha Christie or Murder on the Orient Express. This was a movie and like I thought about reading this and I was like, but I don't really care that much. I actually got this as a Christmas present as part of like a Doctor Who package thing. Because they mentioned Agatha Christie on one of the episodes, and it just happened to be Murder on the Orient Express. Maybe that's the book that they actually mentioned in the episode. I can't remember. I'm not gonna read it. I was going to, but it's just sat on like the bottom shelf of my bookshelf for like years, and like I'm not gonna read it. So yeah, but who knows? Maybe somebody in that room will want to read it and it'll go to a good home too. Otherwise, it's going to get donated somewhere. Next book I'm getting rid of is The Witch of Edmonton. I bought this book for my Theater History 1 class and I never actually read it because I'm a terrible student. Don't know how I got my bachelor's degree, honestly, but I did. But I never read this book and I don't have any intention of reading this book. So, I think it's actually a play. Yeah, pretty sure it's a play. I don't think it's a book. Well, it is a book, but it's like a play, not a novel. So anyway, not gonna read this. Never will read this. Hopefully somebody who likes plays will. The next is actually a series that I mistakenly took from somebody else who was trying to give away books. I wanted to read them at the time because they sounded kind of interesting, but then I heard about the fact that there's a lot of heavy Christian imagery in it, and I was just like, never mind. So I'm gonna get rid of them. And the first one is The Door Within. And then the next one is The Worm Lord. And then the next one, the final one, is The Final Storm. So, yeah, I'm not gonna read these. And, like, I don't know. I don't feel like anybody else at Booknet Fest will want them either. So, like, I'm just gonna get rid of them in that donation pile. So, you know, if somebody does want to read them at Booknet Fest, I am bringing them there. So, like, maybe someone will want them. It's the whole series. I just have no interest in reading it now. So, that is my first unhaul. it's gonna feel good to get rid of the books that I don't care about. I still have some library books that I bought at a library sale that I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to read you, but I figure I might as well try and read them a little. I might as well keep them a little longer and try and read them, because some of them did sound kind of interesting. And then I also have Aragon and Gone Girl from the same place I got the series from, and I decided I was going to keep those because I might read those. I might. So yeah. So anyway, that's my unhaul. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.